A repeat broadcast from Illuminati.
You go to my wall, don't even think about looking me up, bro. Stay away from me. So, Ricky Drama, you was gonna help Frank put a case against me, huh? Fuck you too, man. Don't even think about coming to see me, bro. You go to my wall, don't even think about looking me up, bro. Stay away from me. I mean, because if all you're gonna do is stab me in the back, I don't like people like you around me, man. I don't need people like you around me at all.
Why don't you want Ricky Drama to come see you?
He hurt my feelings.
What the hell did you just say?
He hurt my feelings. You got me confused, but anyway.
Ricky Drama is publicizing himself at the moment as a crusader of some sort and somehow decided to insert his presence in the raising of funds for Barry Jordan. Is it a scam? Decide for yourselves based on what can be seen in his own videos. I'll provide my input on what I happen to notice in his videos. I know what I think about the whole thing.
You want to call it mental illness? You want to call it being crazy? You want to call it being a retard? Okay, let's demonstrate.
Big Shot Trouble here in Cebu. It's Sunday. We're going to see Barry Jordan in the jail. We brought him some gifts. These are the gifts that we bought Barry. You can see here we bought him some body wash, 100% germ removal. You can put this on this washcloth here, rub it all over his bike and his hair, wash it off, or use whatever it takes to wash it off, and drop this towel. Of course, we got the
Notice the book spine to the left of the picture. It is somewhat well worn. Also, look at the exposed portion of the pages on the bottom right. There's a visible red stain. This is a used Bible. I have seen books placed by the Philippines Bible Society at a few hotels I've stayed at in Manila and Cebu. Knowing how Ricky operates, I'm wondering if he simply brought this down from his room and tried to pass it off as being purchased. Maybe he got it from the jailer when he was incarcerated in Bohol. Who knows, but seeing that the towels he displayed looked like cheap hotel towels, I'm going with the first option. If you think that Ricky Drama, who now calls himself Big Shot Travel, can be trusted, let's take a look back at the most glaring example of his level of integrity. Take note of what he says about the incident when he was at the police station and didn't know of the existence of the video you'll see first.
You got me confused, but anyway.
Shut up! You don't. Live stream attacking me. You see this pakapo? Do you see the pakapo?
Let's start the decision, okay?
Okay, then.
Now we'll take a look at how much money Ricky Drama has raised so far and how much of it he actually gave to Barry Jordan.
get out of jail soon. Make Barry free again. You can see all the supporters written down in this Bible. You can see Mr. Bunting, CW, blah, sister, Big C, Big C, not C, Big E. The list goes on and on and on. You got it all in there. Very good. There's all the list.
Ricky's list shows 6 names who contributed a total of $960. There are 15 additional names with no amount listed. Let's just consider those to have been small amounts that average $5 each. If that estimate is correct, then their total would equal an additional $75. That would bring the entire amount raised up to $1,035. Now let's see how much money Ricky actually gave Barry.
Hey guys, how are you doing? Barry J. Ricky did come through with 5,000 antibiotics. Also, I'd like to thank you for borrowing my art for helping. I appreciate everything you guys are doing. Thank you so much. Everything you guys are doing, you guys helping out, just continue to help. I just want to get my back time paid, my fees, my overtime stay, so I can pay, so I can self-support and get out of the country.
Barry, were you whimpering and crying like this when you were ripping people off and taking advantage of trusting Filipinas over the last 7 years? Do you plan to use any of the money you raised to make restitution to anyone? Never mind. I already know the answer to that. Now, let's go back to the money Ricky Drama, whom I now call Pig Nose, has raised. He's collected 1,035 US dollars. He gave Barry Jordan exactly $90.22. That leaves $944.78 unaccounted for. Since I believe he stole the Bible and the towels, all we need to do is subtract a couple of bucks for the body wash. No big deal for him to cough that up himself. So, where's the rest of the money pig knows? The people listed as contributors might just want to say to him,
Here it is. Show me the money. Show me the money. That's it, bro. You got to yell that shit. Show me the money. I need to feel you, Jerry. Show me the money. Jerry, you gotta yell. Show me the money.
how do you like my video so far, Barry?
And I'll kill you, motherfucker. That's not a threat. That's a fucking promise.
Listen up, you little hunchback toothless midget. That just ain't gonna happen. I'm not Frank or one of the women you've admitted to slapping around. I'm older now and have slowed down a bit, but I haven't lost much of what you never had in the first place. So, just sit in that cell and get all teary-eyed. You're exactly where you deserve to be.
They're all gonna need rape whistles.
Here's a little Illuminati channel information. This will be the last video I ever make about the Philippines vlogging community. Why, you may ask? Well, it's because I've never seen as many effed up lying losers in one place at one time as the gaggle who happen to be roaming around this venue. One idiot is spending 12 to 14 hours a day on YouTube telling others they're jealous of his life. Countless other so-called men are begging for cash because they're too damned useless to earn a living the honest way. Some spend hours and hours a week on boring and repetitive live streams, and that seems to be all the exercise some of those clowns get. For Christ's sake, get a hobby. Go fishing. Since most of the community drink like a fish, I'm sure they'd be right at home catching some. The whole damn place is dripping with dishonesty, ignorance, and acute mental illness. There are enough two-faced people around here that they all should get together so they can save money by applying for a group rate on airline flights and cruises. It's never going to change either. You've got a bunch of friggin' grown men running around as if they're starring in their very own pathetic drama-filled soap opera. I've been watching it on and off for several years and have made videos about it for just over a year. I've had enough. There are a lot of good people looking at...
I want to see Barry Jordan in the jail. We bought him some gifts. Just take a look.
These are the gifts that we bought Barry.
In the back, I don't like people like you around me, man. I don't need people like you around me at all.
Why don't you want Ricky Drama to come see you?
He hurt my feelings.
What the hell did you just say?
He hurt my feelings. You gotta make it. Fuck you too, man. Don't even think about coming to see me, bro. You go to Mob Wall, don't even think about looking me up, bro. Stay away from me. I mean, because if you all you're gonna do is stab me in the back, I don't like people like you around me, man. I don't need people like you around me at all.
Why don't you want Ricky Drama to come see you?
He hurt my feelings.
What the hell did you just say?
He hurt my feelings.
Hi guys, it's your old compatriot Alu, and I'm back to share the work of a very small channel I discovered today. Please head over and subscribe, and if they ever open up their comment section, let them know I sent you. I couldn't find a way to get their permission to mirror these videos, and I hope they'll approve. Well, we have...
Okay, I think that pretty much kind of defines what's going on as far as the interrelationship between Ricky Drama and Barry J. It's, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I mean, I guess that really applies in this case here. And Barry's going through the belief system that people are actually trying to help him when they're actually laughing at him. And Ricky is laughing all the way to the bank. Need I say more? Thank you. I think I did enough shows this morning. And you guys have to all come up to your own conclusions as to who is the louse on the skin of society, who is not, who is telling the truth, who is telling lies. And if you want to support these kind of people, you're just enabling them to do it again and hurt more people and more Filipinos, etc., etc. So, you want to live in the Philippines, respect the people, respect the culture. Don't, give any leeway to people like Ricky and Barry and that kind of people who come here with ill intent to scam people, to use Filipinos. We've all established that. Okay, it's nothing new to you. It's nothing new to me. But keep in mind, that when you get rid of scum like this, you're doing yourself a favor in the future if you're planning on living out here. That's the bottom line of all this. And that's right.